NBA season and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
No good from Payton. And Collins has got the ball here for the Jazz. I keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's Golden State now. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
Now here's Lopez. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And here's George. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Passes it to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Payton. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Free throw good, Green. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those 2 players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
Both free throws good from Green. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Greg, Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Lopez, no luck. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And George kicks to Collins. George looking over the floor. Kessler passes to George. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
I'll tell you, Steph Curry has worked so hard to develop that ball handling ability, and it shows through on that bucket. What a move from Steph.
Now, here's George to the left side wing. Kessler against Green. Pass to Collins. Now, Markkanen. Over Payton. The step back jumper is good.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Curry passes to Lopez. From deep. That one's not going to go. Jazz trail by 7. Bobbed up there for Collins. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Let's make no mistake, Draymond Green is a masterful defender. You have to love the activity.
Here's Sexton. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Memphis. Pass to Collins. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Kessler trying to get open. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Markkanen.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Jazz have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. There's the pass to Sexton. The Warriors pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And given their performance in that game, which was not necessarily a work of art, I had a hard time believing it wound up being as close as it did.
Yeah, it felt like the other side simply allowed them to hang in, and the score reflected that.
Now Markkanen after the missed 3 from Lopez. Sexton dishes to George. 3-pointer. A putback, and Collins is right there.
Well, tremendous scorers want to attack the offensive window because it's easy opportunities typically.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
Different look here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Jimmy Butler. Moody comes in for Payton. Fields checked in for MP. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah, trailing by 17. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. We've got Kuminga, Looney out there with Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Lopez in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Sexton connects on the foul line jumper. Sexton's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Utah.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Lopez. He tries for 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Jazz trail by 15. Here's Sexton. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Butler passes to Lopez. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Lopez has got 9. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Sexton. That shot missing. Warriors leading by 16. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. And so it's Utah here with the ball. After the three-pointer from Lopez. Sexton's shot is good.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Curry dishes to Lopez. Left side, Kuminga. On the wing, MP. Defended by Sexton. The kick out to Lopez. Shot clock at 3. Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Jazz trail by 20. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's Collier. He had 10 points in the win against Memphis.
And let's not forget about the assists. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Left side, Kuminga. Back to Lopez. Outside, Butler. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, the pick and roll game of Jimmy Butler gets better every year. He has a better and better understanding of what to take advantage of.
Here's Kessler. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Butler kicks to Lopez. Curry deciding where to go with it. Butler passes to Lopez. Golden State moving it around. And stolen by Sexton. Lets it go with a 3. Sexton can't get that one to drop. Warriors leading by 18. Curry passes to Butler. And yes, it's good. 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Stephen Curry. Great showing for him last season. Putting it.
That does it for the first half of play. Warriors lead by 10. From Delta Center, back in a moment.
51.
You've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. MP's really making a difference here.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. And it's George in at the point guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. Curry passes to Lopez. Butler on the wing. Back to Lopez. Curry against George. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
There's Lopez with the three, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 15 points for MP. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Colin Sexton percolating right now. They just are letting him go absolutely off.
Curry passes to Lopez. Back to Curry. Butler finds Lopez. Passes it to Curry. A shake. And he sinks the layup. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Curry against George. Pass to Sexton. Yep, it counts. Sexton's got 17 now.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Curry kicks to Lopez. Butler on the wing. Pass to Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Despite what is a lock Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has no let-up. He is chasing excellence.
The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The free throw drops for Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And Utah making a change here. Collier's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney comes in for Draymond Green. And Kuminga's subbed in for Gary Payton. Stephen Curry hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Shot clock at 5. They get a hand on it. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Butler. Butler attacks in transition.
Boy, out in transition, Butler gets his eyes on the rim, and there's no denying him.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. A 12-point game. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebound.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Lopez against Sexton. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against San Antonio, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
So Jazz trail by 17 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Payton is out there with Butler. Then it's MP. Then it's Green, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Butler passes to Lopez. At the elbow, Green. Sexton against Curry. Lopez outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Butler. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sexton against Curry. The shot by Sexton, no good. Warriors leading by 17. And Butler gets it to go.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Back to George.
Golden State foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
The pass to Payton. MP looking it over. Passes it to Payton. Golden State moving it around. Butler on the wing. Over Collins. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I think defensively you've got to respect the roller. Butler takes quick note and takes it himself.
Collins finds Sexton. Back to Collins. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Warriors leading by 19. Inside, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Sexton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 10 points here in the second half.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
Lopez outside. Back to Curry. They kick it out to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 21. Utah calls timeout. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And Utah making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Collins passes to Kessler. Sexton on the wing. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Green. Curry finds Payton. And here is Lopez. Right side Curry.
I got your help.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's George. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, you know, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
Give a big round of applause once again for your Jazz Dodgers dance team.
Warriors leading by 23. Curry passes to Lopez. From beyond the arc. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. The shot by Sexton, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Lopez. Butler in the corner. Curry against Collins. The kick out to Lopez. For three. It's hauled in by George. Jazz have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. The kick out to Lopez. Curry dishes to Lopez. Warriors getting another chance here. Here's Kuminga. The shot off that time. The Jazz shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Sexton the pass to George. Trying to end the drought. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Curry against George. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Sexton's shot is good.
What vision, what feel by Keontae George.
Warriors leading by 21. Curry passes to Lopez. Three-pointer on the way. Good on the three-point shot.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And a team's depth is always a factor in games like this. And what a tremendous game. Maybe even a bit of a surprise to see the numbers for MP.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
For the Jazz, Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Colin Sexton. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks.